Hey man, want to help me put on this oil feed? Oh, okay, cool.
Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
In today's video, I'm going to be going over the oil feed and installing the wastegate. So when you get your oil feed line, like on eBay or whatever, usually it'll come with like the fitting, gasket bolts, and then like this little block here. I have one side plugged off. This side will go into the block, and then your oil pressure sensor will go here, and then this third one here will go to the oil feed on the turbo. I just have the oil line here, kind of stretching across, kind of stretch it out because it was kind of coiled up and zip tied in the package when it came. So pretty much got all the map sensor thing there, the blow off valve, all the intercooler piping is done. Bumper's just kind of set on there right now. I had to do a little tiny trimming at the bottom, but she fits good now. I'm gonna put the lip back on. But now I have to move fuel pressure regulator and stuff kind of out of the way and get to the oil pressure sensor underneath there. And for the wastegate, this was just one of the cheaper, I think it was like Speed Daddy or something, the MVR, I can't remember. But if you're going to get the cheaper manifold for the is300, I recommend getting the one with the V-band. Way easier for mounting. You got way more options for wastegates when you want to upgrade, because obviously this cheap wastegate and that cheap turbo are only temporary. I'm just getting everything mocked up and ready and running before I spend the money and upgrade. But yeah, this one I think is like 50 bucks or something like that. It is water cooled too if you want. It comes with these like little fittings. I'm not gonna be running that, but definitely get the one with the V-bands. It'll make things way easier. Alright, to make more room, I moved the ECU box out of the way. It's like one bolt here, one here, and one on this side. And it should pop up, and then you have like a little tube here that goes to that. It's just like a breather tube to kind of ventilate it. But if you move that out of the way, you can get your arm in here to the sensor down here. And probably gonna have to buy the socket if you don't have one. Lucky for me, I don't have it. I'm gonna order that right now. Alright, I decided not to order the socket, save a little bit of money. So what I did was I took a good old handy crescent wrench, got it to the right size of the oil pressure sensor, and I kind of put it on there in place. And then I took an old jack handle and I wedged it in here like this and used that as the force to turn the wrench, and I got it off like that. So that's cool. So then now I got a little brass piece on there. You probably can't see it. Let me get a light. There we go. So down in there I have the little block with the block off on the top, and the oil pressure sensor is screwed in on the bottom. You can't see it because this stuff's blocking it. And then the other end there is coming straight out. That's where the oil feed is going to go into. Alright, I got the oil feed line all buttoned up, the oil pressure sensor switch all plugged back in, fuel pressure regulator, all that bolted back up. I have the line running across here, going into the turbo. Got the blanket on there now. There's plenty of room in between that and the tube. So yeah, it's almost there. I got the downpipe to do yet. And I'm going to drill and tap a couple little fittings in this tube here for the catch can. That's going to be going in that corner there. So right now I'm going to bolt up the wastegate. Alright, got the wastegate on. That was kind of a pain in the ass. I would suggest putting the wastegate on the manifold first. Make it a little easier. So now I'm just making a little dump tube off the flange. It's going to come straight down, and that should be good. Alright, I think that's going to be it for this video. Pretty much now I just have the downpipe to do. I'm waiting on a couple little things for that. Then we should be ready to start this thing up. Tune in for the next video.